Hello. Okay, so apparently the microphone's working a little better than I thought. My last ones I didn't like the output, so uh, okay. So what do? I put on a show called 197 Show. It's kind of like the editorial side. It's like a making of 197 Show. This is my studio right here. Okay, it's like a home studio now, and I try to wear something better than like my jammies because you have to look at me even though I'm at home, so I don't comprehend the idea that I'm selling you a product or presenting to you a product that has anything to do other than with your visual real estate right here. That's your visual real estate. So in your visual real estate, say I'm a realtor, by the way, since 19. Okay, that doesn't mean I'm licensed every year. I'm not licensed every year because I haven't been in the field, but I'm a realtor since 19. So I do have some excellent real estate properties to pitch to you if you want. Also, I have businesses to pitch to you. Now, we'll talk about a few things, but I work with the least possibly expensive equipment. Now, let me tell you a joke. It's not a joke. Armstrong, supposedly, the guy went in the moon, supposedly, he was sitting on top of this rocket, and somebody jokes on the intercom. He goes, "Hey, Armstrong, how do you feel?" Well, I feel great, being that I'm sitting on top of a 20-story building full of TNT built by the least expensive contractor in the bid, which is not true. We don't use the least expensive contractor in the bid. We'll use the next one over. We skip out the lowest one and we skip out the highest one on bidding contract. So what I'm trying to say is I work with the least expensive equipment. It's very easy to criticize me, no problem. But the thing is, I'm doing something, which is this, giving you information. I'm not going to tell you how to feel about it. You can feel about me the way you want to feel about me. But do me a favor, don't put me in a class. Okay? If I don't like you, or if I say something about you, don't hide behind children, women. But of course I'm talking to the man. Don't hide behind children, women. Don't hide behind where you supposedly come from, or you supposedly don't come from. Don't hide behind where I come from. I'm this guy right here. That's an alarms record over here. That's in Buenos Aires, and that says the Great Tortilla House on top of there, okay? I will have some other t-shirts up there. Yes, I am for La Biceleste. La Biceleste is Argentina, by the way. Hi, to todos los jugadores de fútbol. Los felicito. Ojalá que hagan partido. Y si les damos a saber a esos chinitos, señores, si ustedes son comunistas, van a ser mediocres por el resto de sus días. Nunca vas a poder tener un equipo de FIFA. Excepto si nos amenazas con metralleta. Pero nosotros tenemos algunos chicos, también del Salvador y del Perú, que si querés jugar a metralleta, te metemos esto y te lo metemos hasta, te lo sacamos por la garganta de donde te lo metemos. Entonces, si querés jugar con metralleta, chinita, venite acá, vení a Brasil conmigo, vení a Paraguay, venite a las Badlands de Argentina. Ahí vamos a jugar un poquito de fútbol con metralleta si querés. Pero, ese es al comunista que le estoy hablando. Al chinito te estoy diciendo, te traicionaron, querido. Vos tenés que convencer a tu gente de las Fuerzas Armadas que sos mierda en el mundo ahora. Por ese tipo Xi Jinping. Ese tipo lo tenés que poner en handcuffs, me lo tenés que traer acá, al Los Angeles Sheriff Department, al posse, que quiero agarrar a Xi Jinping, me lo traes al hangar, a donde vuela Sophie sobre Antártica, boludo. ¿Quién te crees que van a llevar en Sophie? Que vuela sobre Antártica. No sé, ¿quién va a ser? ¿Capaz uno de la Biceleste? ¿Quién sabe? No sé. Me lo traes al Sophie, vuelo internacional, lo depositas ahí, mi posse, lo agarras a Xi Jinping y lo lleva a International Criminal Court. Y entonces, querido amigo oriental, chinito, vas a poder tener un equipo de fútbol que vas a ganar algún día la FIFA. Porque vas a ser campeón. Pero los comunistas no pueden tener un campeón. Porque son paranoicos, porque son asesinos. Entonces nunca van a poder tener a alguien que es un aso, un crack, un súper bueno dotado en algo, porque la mente de ellos, va a querer ser presidente próximo, ¿me entendés? Entonces, esa es la vida, esa siempre ha sido la vida, y esa será la vida siempre. Nosotros hemos vivido un momentito así chiquitito, por un tiempo de libertad igualizada en ningún momento en la tierra. Yo he vivido un momento de libertad que me estoy dando cuenta que la generación que viene no sabe la libertad que yo he tenido. Me hace llorar. Vos no vas a saber. Qué libre he sido. No vas a saber qué libre he sido. Nunca vas a saber la generación que viene qué libre yo he sido. Me puedo expresar. Y eso no es tanto lo que yo temo, porque tuve una conversación con mi hijo y dije, ¿sabes qué, boludo? Y si quieren que les diga lo que quiere decir boludo, ¿por qué no me mandaron un billetito de $5.99? Para toda la dicen a la dirección Jorge Giaquinto, Giaquinto, 547 West Lancaster Boulevard, Lancaster, California, 93535. Pero que no haya luto, ¿ok? Porque si querés que te cuente lo que quiere decir boludo, yo también quiero que comer. Estoy cansado de que la gente se imagine qué quiere decir boludo, qué no quiere decir boludo. Entonces le dije a mi hijo, nene, ¿sabes qué? Yo estoy dando cuenta que en 40 años yo ya no voy a estar. Si tengo suerte. Un poquito más, un poquito menos. Y la calidad de vida que yo te quiero dar a ti, que les quiero otorgar a la juventud de hoy, solo tengo derecho a decirte, mira, esta fue mi vida, y estos fueron los sacrificios que hizo mi generación, la generación pasada. Pero no te la puedo forzar, porque eso sería igual que ser comunista bajo otro nombre. Si vos no querés tener libertad bajo la democracia, no querés pagar el precio, no tenés que hacer esas cosas que a veces son errores, pero tenés tiempo después para pensar. Como ese boludo que dijo, los Estados Unidos no fue fundado en todo algo moral. ¿Qué mierda de país fue fundado en algo todo moral? Todos los países han cometido delitos, porque también el país no es la gente que comete el delito. Some guy went on TV and says the United States wasn't made. And by the way, my family members ain't Curly, ain't Larry, and ain't Jed. So when you insult me about the race of my grandchild, you better watch your ass who his father is. You understand? I'm his grandfather. So I'm gonna go back, chill out. I'm gonna talk about a guy who said, I'm colorblind. And I hope you know who my grandkid's father is. So when you talk smack, and you're on TV, and you share the same outward appearance as my grandchild, be careful. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, the Three Stooges. Okay? I ain't none of those. Okay? And neither is my grandkids' father. None of those that I mentioned. Okay. He says the United States wasn't built on moral whatever. Dude, what country was built on moral whatever? We're human beings. In addition, the actions of one person just because they wear a flag or an outward color, you gotta do that with the rest of us. See, originally I'm descendant from Argentina, right? I have two views on that. I think you're taking a look at them right now, see? They're right there. Those are my two views from where I was born. Okay? Or where I come from and all that jazz. You can talk about them all day long. You can put them in your mouth all you want. If you want to teabag them, go ahead. But I really don't, go on about this or that. I'm this person. The person I'm talking to you right now. The person that you're meeting via this visual media. So, this is what I do now. So if you're sitting at home watching me, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening. Now, there's a lot of rumors going around, and I don't know what, but I'll clarify that next. So what I'm trying to say is, if I'm working with the least possible expensive equipment, everything breaks, I got a hacker, destroyed all my equipment, I got a medical community that doesn't know what they're doing, okay, I can turn off the virus, man. I worked I worked with the virus at UCLA with Dr. Brooke, man. Yeah, I'm brown and a geneticist. Woo! I'm also a doctor. Woo! Not not U.S. certified. I'm a foreign doctor. But you know what? I performed several rescues in my life. It's amazing how the family of the person I'm rescuing and the person I rescue afterwards, they never ask me for a piece of paper. They never go in the middle of the rescue and go, "Stop! Let me see your paper." So, like I showed you my my heritage earlier. Um, if you don't do anything with your life other than criticize other people, well, you have a place. You're called a critic, and you will get the due that a critic is due. And if you're working with your mind in a hospital and you criticize a construction worker, well, you're a cowardly buffoon. Especially if you're hiding behind in your surgery room and not facing this construction worker you have a problem with face on. On the other hand, if I'm working with my mind and I got some cowards who happen to be construction workers or who happen to be pilots and they hide behind their cockpit or behind the construction site, behind a fence that I can't jump over, because they'll go, "Oh, yeah, I called him a blah, 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 and a blah, 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 but he jumped over the fence. I'm a cop caller all of a sudden." You're a cop calling gangster. Do you know what a fucking cop calling gangster is? There's no such thing, dude. You're the gangster. You're a cop caller, okay? Make up your mind. So, what I'm trying to say, it doesn't matter if you're a doctor or you are working with a hammer. If you're a coward, you're a coward. You hide. You talk to people from afar. You criticize somebody that's trying to do something because you know what? I'm a little older. My back. I like to talk. So why not put it on YouTube since now I have the greatest PDA that I can never afford. That's broadcasting system, whatever. So I like to make the videos about 10 minutes long tops, and this one's going over time. So I'm going to talk about another thing. Let's talk about dueling. Yeah, duels. Yeah, duels. Remember when two people who had a problem didn't involve the entire fucking world? They just stood in front of each other and say, "Hey, you ready? Now, how ready is that, huh? How ready is that? Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you do that?" You know why the salute is snappy? That's why, motherfucker. Can you do that? Can you duel? Instead of hiding and involving innocent people in your problems? No se enoje. Don't get angry. One nice show. Stick around.